Hey, Don McGrath here, week 5 P90X update. I thought I'd do the update from a different place than in our home gym, kind of the dark place down in the basement. So doing it here in our kitchen. Brief update on the plan. So week 5 has been a really great week, starting to see results accelerate, which is kind of surprising. And I'm feeling great. I think I'm really starting to see some even more progress. I expected to kind of plateau a little bit right here, but this week for the first time I made it all the way through ab ripper X, which was surprising. Did all the exercises, even the lousy mason twist at the end, so they were really hard for me. It's going surprisingly well. I'm just feeling stronger, lighter, trimmer. Hands are fitting much better. So that's all going really well. I can't say anything more good about the program. It seems to really be working. But I thought I'd give a little bit of background as to some of the reasons I'm doing this, or kind of where I'm coming from. Over the past year, I've been writing a book, and my book just came out. It's called 50 Athletes Over 50 Teach Us to Live a Strong, Healthy Life. And in it, I profile 50 athletes over 50 from various sports, and they really taught me a lot of things. One of the things they taught me was a number of them actually found P90X to be a very major part of why they were successful. I think there's like 4 or 5 people, so about 10% of the people I interviewed mentioned that. So that's one of the reasons I'm doing this program. But my sport is rock climbing, and about 2 years ago I had the best climbing year I ever had. I climbed a 513A and a 513B, never done a 13B before, so I was in probably the best climbing shape of my life. This past year, writing the book, I gained a bunch of weight and kind of got out of shape. Last year, I only think I did one 512A, so not even close to climbing nearly as well as I did 2 years ago. So finishing up the book, having it come out was kind of a trigger point to start getting back into shape. So starting P90X, and it seems to be doing pretty well. I'm starting to introduce climbing back into my workout plan. This past week was, actually the past 2 weeks have been a little bit rough, because I'll be climbing 2 or 3 days a week and trying to climb pretty hard. And those days doing the P90X workouts and climbing, sometimes I'm pretty wiped out. So I'll be very interested to see what this does for my climbing. I think just the fact that I'm trimming down will probably help quite a bit from where I was when I started the program. But I certainly would like to see myself get to where I was 2 years ago, if not just blow that away. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what this does for my climbing. I've seen it in my wife, Sylvia. She's been climbing. We have this bouldering gym in the basement, and we have people over once a week, and she's just been cleaning up. She's been doing these, we have point totals on the problems we set, and she's been just cleaning up, doing the 400-point problem. So I already see it in her climbing. I don't yet see it in my climbing. So I'm really looking forward to getting out and actually doing some climbing on some routes that I'm familiar with to kind of see where I am. So that's week 5. Things are going pretty darn well. I'm starting to really feel a difference, and I thought I'd give a little bit of background. So stay tuned. Week 6 will be next.